have you ever cheated, comma, you gotta be honest, LOL. It's really that you gotta be honest for me, because that implies that you feel like you already know something before you answer the question, which clearly you don't. But respectfully, I'm not the type of person that need to cheat ever in life. 48 hurt. 48 hurt. 48 hurt.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Kayana, aka Pretty on Purpose, and I'm back with another video. I know it's literally been forever. I literally haven't made a video since last year. I'm pretty sure the last video I made was around Halloween, I think. Yeah, my last video I made was around Halloween. Honestly, since then, a lot has changed. I really just been trying to focus on my life, I guess, my real life, because YouTube obviously is a progression thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just get paid off rips, so I gotta like make something shake in the real world. But I definitely did not forget about YouTube. I didn't forget about you guys. I know I was supposed to post a video like last week, but let's just say I be getting busy out of the blue. I just be busy, y'all. But this week I wanted to make sure I got a video out for sure, because I don't want y'all to think I'm faking and stuff, like I'm just talking and I'm not really pulling through with what I'm saying, because I be trying, for real. I be trying. I just be having a whole lot going on. But today I'm gonna give y'all a real spicy video. I'm gonna mainly just give y'all updates and answer questions that y'all had. I am going to tell y'all what I plan to tell y'all, which is just mental health update, work update, life update, you know, just kind of get y'all filled in on where I'm at in life since the last video. And then, yeah, answer y'all questions. I told y'all to ask spicy stuff, not too spicy, but I feel like the questions that I got were good questions, so stay tuned. I had to go put on my other necklaces, my bracelets, and my jacket because it's cold in here. But firstly, I'm gonna give y'all the update rundown of what's been going on in Kayana's life, because I'm not gonna lie, and when I say this, I genuinely don't mean to sound cocky. This is 100% facts. It just seems like a lot of people are interested in what goes on in my life, because in public, I'm not an open book. Like, when you see me for the first time, and a lot of females have told me this, females and males, just people I work with, like a lot of people have told me that I don't look approachable, that I just look like I have a resting bee face all the time. And y'all, I'm so nice. I feel like with me, I look the opposite of what I really am because I'm sensitive. That's really what everybody's getting misunderstood. Like, I'm overly nice, I'm overly sensitive, and I'm overly protective of myself because I know that I'm really nice. I know that how nice I am is not really common for you to get that same energy from other people. Like, if I know for a fact that I'm super, super nice and also super, super sensitive, I'm not gonna come off like an open book because I don't wanna feel used, or I don't wanna feel, in the end or in the long run, like kind of mad or upset because I didn't gave off my good energy to somebody who's not really, like, who can't reciprocate it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've been getting the memo a lot that I'm kind of itchy. I don't want to put the B word on there, but I'm kind of itchy. And I'm like, I mean, it's not that I don't like it, because everybody has their point of view, everybody has their own opinion, but I just kind of came to the point where it's like, if you want to know me, you can get to know me. If not, you can stand on the sideline and watch, you know, how I act. Because once you do get to know me, you'll figure out that I'm not a mean person. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not what I look like on the outside. I just gotta protect my energy at all costs. So yeah, life since my last video has been pretty good. I cannot lie. I feel like from when I graduated to now is honestly when I'm matured the most. I feel like growing up, everybody literally always have told me that I seem older than what I am. And I don't feel like that's really me being mature. It kind of is, but I feel like that's really just me. How do I explain it? I don't know. I just don't want to think like a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get a certain age, you start like, okay, it's time to take things a little bit more seriously now, or okay, it's time to stop doing those little kiddie things. You know what I'm saying? But you know, everybody says females mature faster than males, so maybe it's just a thing like that. But yeah, since my last video, I worked a different department. I work at the same job now, just a different department. I work overnight now, and honestly, I probably like that the best of all the positions I've worked. It is a lot more labor. It does teach me a lot more than all the other positions, and it is kind of a lot more serious than all the other positions. So I would say that my work life has been pretty good. I mean, I've learned a lot about myself, a lot about other people, a lot about life in general, I guess. And you would never think that a job alone can teach you so many life lessons. But yes, this job has taught me a lot of life lessons. Sorry. I guess enough about work for right now. So with that being said, I wrote down a little bit of things to talk about in the video. I got my notebook and my iPad. But I wrote down a little bit of things that I feel like has molded me or created me into the person I am today. Created me, that probably doesn't make sense. But into the person I am today, these are things that kind of like help me get to where I'm at right now, mentally, physically, spiritually, everything. First part of the video is just a little update. Spicy stuff is next. Anyways, things I did to better my mental health. I'm gonna just go down the list because I just did little bullet points. But I wrote down mental breaks, crying, letting things out, speaking up, not holding things in, social media breaks, well rested means just get sleep. It's in bullet points, so it kind of don't make sense. But better diet, be overprotective of my energy, cut off any negativity. Meditate, that's a big one. Talk to yourself. Everybody do that, but some people be trying to make it seem like they don't do that. If you don't talk to yourself, then you weird. Doing things you love, watching tarot videos. I pronounce it weird, don't even mind that. But obviously if you're not into that, you don't have to do that. But journaling, realizing difference between fears and subconscious mind, being self-aware, and working on yourself. So I don't really know if y'all want me to go into depth. I feel like a lot of people just want to watch the question and answer. But honestly, y'all, I feel like out of everything, my mental, my spiritual well-being, and my physical well-being, I feel like my mental and spiritual honestly was the most important, because I feel like coming from a situation where you kind of have to push yourself, or you know, just give yourself that empowerment that you need, and kind of really not coming from other people, you gotta give it yourself. I feel like working on your mental and your spiritual is the best thing you could possibly do for yourself. Obviously, things like me eating the correct way, me eating enough, and me sleeping, those things played a huge part in my attitude towards life, my attitude towards myself, and just my health in general. Those things played a huge part. But my mental well-being and my spiritual well-being, I feel like played such a more significant role that I have to talk about it in my video. Literally, like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, around the time when I first got with my boyfriend, I like mentally, I feel like I wasn't there. Like it might have been a point in time where I feel like I was not gonna make it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nah, I don't know. This life ain't for me. Maybe I need to try again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm not saying like, oh, I wanted to kill myself. But I was thinking like, I don't know, maybe this life cycle not for me. Like, maybe I just need to give it up and try again, a new one. Like, let me come back a butterfly or something. Like, I feel like I do a better job of being like a tree or something, or make me a leaf or something. You know what I'm saying? But after I started to really take how I think seriously, what I say, like all that more seriously, I kind of seen things in a broader aspect than just Kayana. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started to see things for a bigger picture, like bigger than what it was. And I wouldn't say me being spiritual kind of opened up my eyes, but me being spiritual kind of did change my life a lot. And I don't like even talking about being spiritual openly, because a lot of people make spirituality seem like a gig. Like, they make it seem like it's not real. They make it seem like it's just like the next big thing. I don't like that, because they don't be taking it seriously. People be playing with it. People be like messing up like how it looks, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of just looks like a game. And I'm not gonna lie, in some cases it do just be a game. But for me, in my experience, this was not a game at all. This was not a game by any chance, any whatever. I can't even get my words out, but this is how like serious it is, because I just want people to know that yes, some people do take it as a game. Some people are capping. Some people are making money off of it, and they not even, you know what I'm saying? They're not valid for real. But if you actually do the work to try to figure out what's best for you, I promise you it's gonna change your life. For me, I don't even have to speak on it. If you know me as a kid, I mean, I just turned 19. If you didn't know, my birthday was yesterday. But if you know me as a kid to where I am today, I don't have to do no talking, because the proof is in the pudding. The proof is literally in the pudding. Ever since my first tweet, my first Instagram post, my first Snapchat post about me being spiritual, I have grown so much. And I'm not saying that everything has to do with me being spiritual, but like I said, that did play a huge part. So hope those tips that I gave helped everybody. I would say the main thing that helped me is eating right. I didn't used to eat right. I literally used to eat like one meal a day. I was used to going to school, working, playing sports, like all at once. So to me, eating was really like the last thing on my mind. Everybody in my family used to be like, you know, you should eat more. Have you ate? You know, my mom used to check up on me and stuff like that. But it just got to a certain point where when you don't eat a lot, not eating a lot becomes regular. Like, eating 3 meals a day is just crazy. But now I eat 3 meals a day. I definitely make sure I try to get breakfast in. I sleep a lot better because I switched to working overnight, and overnight is completely different from any job ever that I've ever had. So my sleeping schedule was way off, extraordinarily off. I would come home from work and literally sleep the whole entire day until I had to go to work. When I start working overnight is when a lot of things physically started to go downhill. I lost like 20 pounds. I didn't used to eat, I didn't used to sleep. But after I started to learn my body a little bit more better, I got that fixed straight away. So definitely got my weight back, and I'm happier now. I eat a lot more. You can't stop me from eating. I eat all the time now. But I don't want to go too in depth about mental and physical, spiritual stuff, because that's not really what this video is all about. But if y'all do want me to make a whole video on that, oh babe, best believe I will, because that's a topic I could talk about for days. You feel me? But I just said all that to say that a lot of people seem like they want to know what's going on in my life. They want to know what's going on at work, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people just want to know what I'm doing. Whether it's I hear you talking about me, whether it's I know you're tweeting about me, whether it's you asking my friends question about me instead of just asking me, like, it should be a whole lot. And I don't be, like, I'm not the type to be like, you was talking shit about me. Like, I'm not the type to create drama or rile up or stir the pot. But I am the type to do it in an expressive way, something like YouTube, and just give you the answers to your questions that you want to know. Don't mind this little red spot. We got a little situation going on right there, but don't mind it. But to anyone that's kind of looking forward to paying attention to the way they think, their mindset, and all that a little bit more, I would say the two things I suggest is being cautious of your energy, who you give it to, and cutting off any negativity. Yeah. If you ever feel a type of way about somebody, something, just weigh your pros and cons. If there's more negative than positive, it's probably time to let that go. That job, that situation, that person, that friend, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Keep your peace your priority. That's what I do. That's my best advice, is to keep your peace your priority. Yeah. So let's just say that the mindset that I have has got me where I want and need to be. But with all of that being said, let's finally get into the questions that you guys asked me. I told y'all to write something spicy, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Something simple if you want it. Some people ask simple questions. Some people ask really good questions. I feel like mostly the females ask good questions. I feel like I'm Inspector Gadget, so I kind of try to, like, I don't know, I feel like I know who said what, which one is females, which one is not females. Like, do I know this person? Do I not know this person? Does this person talk to me? Does this person not talk to me? You know what I'm saying? I feel like I could kind of figure it out. But without further ado, let's get into the question. So the first question that I was asked was, what's your favorite brand? I actually was asked this question twice, so I'll separate it from one clothes and one shoes. But the first one, I guess I'll do clothes. My favorite brand for clothes, honestly, I don't have a favorite brand. I'm the type of person to go to, like, Goodwill and whip up a spicy outfit, and when you see me in that outfit, you're gonna be like, dang, where'd she get that from? Like, dang, let me try, you know what I'm saying, trendsetter a little bit. But I really don't have a favorite brand. I feel like where I order the most from is Shein, because my aesthetic is like streetwear / white girl / what would I use? I don't know. I feel like streetwear is kind of my goal aesthetic. Like, when I have a walk-in closet full of clothes, shoes, purses, bags, streetwear is going to be my most common aesthetic. White girl, oh, that's been my aesthetic since I started playing volleyball. That's just like the go-to me, you know what I'm saying? That's just like the go-to, you know, real quick, real easy, real simple. But fits like this like, I don't know, I wouldn't really call this an aesthetic, but this like my everyday wear. And as you can see, like, it don't got no brand on it. I got on some sweats or some Nike socks, a tube top, and this jacket that my boyfriend got me. But I don't know, I don't really have a favorite brand when it comes to clothes. If you want to know where I shop from the most, it would be Shein. Even though Shein have its moments where sometimes the clothes be really good, and sometimes the clothes just look like, this looks like FUBU. Like, what are you doing, Shein? But for the most part, it be good stuff on there. And you could go on my Instagram and I be dressing. So yeah, I don't really have a favorite brand. Sorry I couldn't answer your question, but I feel like out of all the brands that are like name brand, I probably do wear Nike the most. And that's like stuff like t-shirts or like socks or like little jackets, stuff like that. I don't really wear Nike shirts and Nike techs and Nike sweats. I don't wear none of that. It'd be little stuff that's like, should you even mention Nike? Because everybody wears Nike socks, you know what I'm saying? But sorry I couldn't answer your question that well, but yeah. The next question is, what is your favorite thing that you and your boyfriend do? One sexual, one regular. That's a very spicy question, but at the same time, I have to keep in mind that I might have family members watching, like I might have people from my job watching, which I know I will, but I don't want to put anything out there that's like going to incriminate me or make me seem like or, you know, lessen my chances of just being great, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep it PG. But my favorite thing that me and my boyfriend do, we're gonna answer the regular one. Let me think about that. Hold on. Okay, I got it. I would say my favorite thing to do with my boyfriend is going out to eat and trying new foods, because one, I'm not the type of person to try new things. Like, I'm the type of person to go to a restaurant and get the same thing every time because I know what I like, why switch it up, you know what I'm saying? But ever since I got with my boyfriend, he kind of like pushes me to like try new things and like, hey, just get something different, like you'll like it. Or like he'll have me try something of his and then next time I want that same thing that he got. Just little stuff like that. I don't know, but I feel like I love food. So anytime we go out to eat now, I kind of do try to go places that we never went, even if it's a little drive. Like, I'm not the type of well, I do like dates and stuff, but if you ask me, would you rather go out to eat or would you go on a date? I'm choosing the food, you feel what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the answer to that question. I would say, I guess I can answer the sexual part because it's like, babe, you're getting older. For family, if you're watching, honestly, truly, I'm sorry that you have to see this part, but just go ahead and skip over it or something, because I told them to ask me spicy stuff and I don't want them to be like, why did you tell us to ask spicy stuff if you're not even gonna answer the question? So it's just gonna be minor though. I'm not gonna give y'all a whole juicy detail because honestly, in order to even talk about stuff like that, you have to like make it on the title like 18 plus, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the answer to that question would be, I guess, I like foot massages, I like foot kisses, I just like weird stuff like that. Even though it's not even in a foot fetish way, it just makes me feel good, you know what I'm saying? But the next question, I feel like I get this question so much, probably every time I do a Q&A, even though I only did it twice. But honestly, if I was an insider looking out, I would ask this question every time too, because girl, what are you even talking about? But the question is, do I believe in God? Honestly, the answer to this question is a little update too, because I would say it's a little different from how I talked about it in my last video. When it comes to God, do I believe in God? It's not necessarily that I don't believe in God. It's just I don't believe in it in the way that Christians believe in it. I do not believe that there was ever a man walking around on the earth like doing magic, and then he died, and then now he's up in the clouds, and now he looks over us, and now he makes some bad things happen, but some good things happen, and blah, 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 blah. I don't believe that. I genuinely do think that God was something. If anything, I believe that he started out as like an energy, like he was just like, I would believe more that God is the sun, or God is like a star, then God is a human. Because I feel like if you really think about it, and I don't want to dive too deep into it because I'm kind of like a little bit on the verge of a conspiracy theorist, but I feel like humans only can articulate what they know. So if there is magical, like, I do believe that God is like powerful, like he is the powerful thing in the universe. But as much powerful things as there is in the universe, who's to say that he was a human? You know what I'm saying? Like, humans, out of everything in the universe that could possibly be, humans are minute. Humans are the littlest of the species. Even though there's things like plankton that's littler than us, babe, humans, we aren't that big. We aren't doing that big of things. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like humans kind of created something and conformed it into something that they could understand, when really it's bigger than that. That's honestly what I think. It's not that I don't believe in God, it's just I don't believe it in the way that Christians believe in it. I would not identify myself as Christian. I'm not Christian. If I was to be any religion, it would be the religion that believes in all the religions. I feel like every religion kind of can collide together to make one story. But to answer your question, I would say it's 50-50. I do believe in God. I do think there's something powerful in our universe that's kind of not controlling, but has a hand in things that go on, whether it's on Earth, whether it's on Mars, whether it's on a planet that we literally have no idea of. I do think there is a super being, a super powerful something that has a hand in stuff that goes on in the world. I don't think that it's a person. I don't think it's a person that was ever living. I don't think that the things that went on in the Bible, I mean, I don't know, that's not true. I do, like, I believe, I took Latin in school. I believe in the things that we kind of learned about in Latin, about gods and goddesses, and even stuff like giants, which really sounds outlandish. And y'all hearing me say this, y'all probably gonna be like, girl, what is wrong with you? You're weird. But I just feel like even stuff like Atlantis, I really do wholeheartedly believe in that. Like, it's just, first of all, with the Atlantis, it's too much evidence. Like, too much evidence. Too many structures under the sea for Atlantis to not even be a thing. You mean to tell me somebody just made this up off the top of their dome? No, no ma'am. Including the stuff with like how there was giants walking around the earth, blah, 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 blah. I believe that too. How long has this earth been earthing? You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. But y'all's probably like, girl, you believe in all that, but you don't believe in God. And you know what I'm saying? It's really perspective. I feel like as powerful as God, quote unquote, is, I don't think that it was a human. I feel like humans just say that because that's all a human can interpret. That's all they know is, oh, let's make a human. Let's make God a human. You know what I'm saying? And also, if you think about it, humans kind of have a complex where anything great, they want it to be a human. You know what I'm saying? Like, why couldn't God be an alien? Like, who's to say that God isn't an alien being, that aliens are way more advanced than we are? Like, why out of everything y'all think is a human? You know what I'm saying? Obviously that's in the Bible, but who's to say that the Bible is even true? You know what I'm saying? Obviously the Bible has some truth to it, but so does the Quran. You know what I'm saying? So does a lot of different Bibles in the religion. So to say that everything in the Bible is 100% true, you have to say that about every other religion too, and every other Bible. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's the case. So to answer your question, sorry, I kind of dragged it out. I do believe in God. I'm not Christian. I'm not religious, but I don't agree with how everybody else perceives it, I guess, if that makes sense. If y'all want me to elaborate on that, I can make a whole video on that too, but just let me know, because I don't want to talk about one subject too long. Sorry if I offended anybody, but I feel like if you're watching my channel, you probably already know at this point. But another question I got was, what color is your room? I got this in the last video. I don't know if somebody, I feel like that's somebody that I know and they just like trying to ask the same questions over and over again to kind of be funny, but it's okay. It's okay, babe. It's okay. My room is blue, light blue, dark blue, and pink. since we want to be funny. Obviously, we know that this isn't the color of my room, but that's what we're going to say it is today. Next question is, would you ever do something with a girl? This question is real spicy, and I know that somebody I know asked this question for a fact, because I don't know, I just feel like that. It's probably a, I don't know why I feel like it's a boy too. It probably is a boy. But would you ever do something with a girl? Yes, I would. I'm not gonna say if I already have or haven't, but personally, I feel like I'm not gay. Pause. I feel like I'm not bisexual. Like, I don't necessarily feel like I could ever be with a girl. I don't feel like I could ever be in a relationship with a girl. I don't feel like me and a girl together as one could thrive. I feel like it's too much feminine in that equation for me, and I don't think it's gonna work. But am I attracted to females? Yes. And this honestly is gonna shake a lot of people's boots. It's gonna ruffle a lot of people's feathers, because a lot of people don't know this about me. I don't tell people. I never mention this to anyone in my family. Like, my brothers and sisters, my brother, that's my dog. He be watching all my videos. My sister, she probably do too, but my brother probably gonna watch this and be like, since when? Like, what? Like, this is how low-key I be keeping stuff. Like, obviously, if you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat and, like, even my private stories, then you might know a little bit more than everybody else. But for the main crowd, like, people don't know that, you know what I'm saying? People don't know what the tea is. To answer your question, would you ever do something with a girl? Yes, I would. Does that mean that I like girls? Like, I would be in a relationship with a girl? No, I could never be in a relationship with a girl, ever. But yeah, I would do something with a girl. Where did you get your car from? I got this question last time, but I got my car from, I think it's called Caspian Auto. I'm not for sure. But if you need the Addy, let me know, because I'll give it to you. I got my car from Robbie. I think that's his name. And I'm pretty sure there's only one Caspian Auto around this area. So if you look it up, you probably should see it. The next question is, you got your own plates, question mark? Yes, ma'am, I did. I obviously moved in with my boyfriend, but I moved in like February 9th. We wasn't expecting to move that early, honestly. I've been wanting to move for a while, but I feel like, I wouldn't say things just didn't work out. I would just say it wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right time at all. I just wanted it really bad, so I kind of tried to force it. But when the time was right and we like looked for a house, literally it came like that, like so fast. We didn't have to do anything. Like, obviously we had to do some searching, obviously, but we really didn't have to do anything extra like we did the first time we was looking, and everything just fell into place. I love this neighborhood. I've only been here for like a month now, but I love this neighborhood. It's quiet. Where we live is all the way in the back, which I love because I don't like to be seen at all. But yeah, I got my own crib, y'all. Next question is, who was the last dude you texted? I just know that was a male asked that question, but the last dude I texted was my man, because what other males am I texting? But yeah, last dude I texted was my man. Next question was the other question, my favorite brand. So I guess I'll answer this when it comes to shoes. My favorite shoes are Dunks. Dunks are literally my life. I absolutely love Dunks. But I don't like Jordans. I don't like Nike. They cool, I guess. But let's just say I don't like any of those other shoes. I literally just like Dunks. I'll never wear no ones, no twos, no threes. Well, ones might be the same thing. Anyways, no ones, no twos, no threes, no fours, no five, no six. I don't want no 12s. I don't want no 13s. No, I don't want none of that. Just give me some Dunks and some Dunks only. If you give me some 12s, I'm selling them because I don't like them. You know what I'm saying? I only like dunks. Those are probably top. I love dunks. Even though my boyfriend just got me my first pair. I'm gonna probably get another pair soon, real soon. But yeah, dunks is probably number one because dunks kind of fit my aesthetic. It goes with anything. So yeah, I would say after dunks though, I don't know. After dunks, I would say like white girl shoes. Like I really am into Doc Martens. I really like Vans. Like I don't know if that's just a me thing. I feel like that's just my style. I don't know. I like shoes like that. I don't want to call them white girl shoes because it's like anybody could wear those. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be racist, but if you don't know what Doc Martens is, please look them up because the pink Doc Martens, fabulous. But anyways, next question. What do you love about yourself? That's a good one. I would say, I'm gonna give y'all my top 3 because I love a lot of things about myself and I'm very self-aware, so this question is easy for me. But I would say that one, what I love about myself, like love, would be how I'm able to transmute energy or transmute emotions into something positive. Like you could literally bring the most negative ball of energy to me and I'll be able to take it in and give you something positive. I just feel like transmuting energy is like my superpower, if that makes sense. The next thing I would say I probably love about myself is how sensitive I am and how I'm able to empathize with other people, which this for me is like 50-50 because it could be your biggest downfall or the opposite. Me being as sensitive as I am, honestly, I had to learn different ways of how to operate with me being sensitive. Like it's not always okay for me to be as sensitive and as emotional as I am. And now that I'm starting to get older and I'm starting to want to do big girl things, I'm starting to realize that you can't lead with emotion every single time. But I do like that I'm able to empathize with people because I've seen people that aren't. I've seen people who literally do not have the mental capacity to empathize with other people. And it's sad to me. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm a sensitive person, but it's sad. I feel like people who are mean in life, like people who are mean all the time in life genuinely aren't happy. Like, I don't care what anybody tells me. If you are mean more than you're nice to people, you're not a happy person. You either aren't happy with your life or you aren't happy with yourself. And I'm the type of person who can read people, so you don't gotta tell me. You could be mean all you want, but I know that when you go home, you cry in your bed every night. But anyways, third thing I would say I love about myself is how passionate I am, because I just feel like the type of person I am, like nobody's ever gonna knock me off my grind, ever in life. Like, I don't care who you are. I don't care what you are. I don't care how powerful you are. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care if you, my mama, daddy, auntie, uncle, brother, sister, cousin, whatever. Like, nobody is going to stop my grind, period, point blank. That's what I love about myself. Like, even if I do put myself in a predicament where somebody has the upper hand on me, I'm not going to let it affect me, if that makes sense. Like, there will be situations where you might be put in a position where you really can't do anything about it, whether it goes positive for you or negative for you. But what's different about me is how I'm gonna take that in. Okay, that's cool. Whatever happened, that happened. But what I'm not gonna do is let somebody else affect me and what I get. Like, of course, there's been several times where I thought something was gonna go one way, or I didn't thought the opposite, and something like it impacted me negatively, you know what I'm saying? But it's all about how you take it in, you assess it, and you keep it moving, because at the end of the day, life don't stop for nobody, time don't stop for nobody, nothing. So it's not given be stuck on nothing or let somebody get to you when mindset is everything. I feel like I control everything that go on in my life. Obviously, other people play a factor, but at the end of the day, nothing matters but how I feel, the way I think, what I do, and all that. You feel me? So that's what I love about myself, how passionate I am, how determined I am, how I'm able to transmute energy, and how sensitive I am, even though that sometimes is my biggest downfall, but it's okay. Next question is my biggest red flags. I honestly was just thinking about this a couple of days ago. I keep looking at this because it's kind of bothering me, but it's okay because I'm still cute. My biggest red flags, obviously my biggest red flags when I first got with my boyfriend were a little different from now, but my biggest red flags is lying over little things. I don't like that. That's not even really a red flag. It's just more so of a pet peeve, because why are you lying about something that little? Like, you clearly don't really care about lying for real if you can lie about something that little. Like, it wasn't even that serious for you to lie about. Why are you lying about it? Like, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. But a red flag for me, and maybe this is also because I'm so sensitive and so emotional, but a red flag for me is over aggression. I don't like that. Like, don't get me wrong, as a female who's super, I wouldn't say super, I am submissive. When I'm in a relationship, I'm super submissive, but when I'm like just out in public to males, I probably don't seem submissive. I probably seem like more like, I don't know, like I want to be the male of the relationship, which is not the case. It's just like, you're not my boyfriend, so why would I be submissive to you? But I don't like overly aggressive males. I don't like males who can't control their temper or can't be aware of other people's emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of person where it's like, if I go out somewhere and I'm out, you know, with the girlies, whatever, and I see a girl with her boyfriend and her boyfriend like cussing her out, like dogging her, like disrespecting her, I'm the type of female to be like, girl, why are you letting him talk to you like that? Like, something like that, because I don't like males who abuse their power. Like, obviously there are females who you could say the same thing, you could flip the script, but I do not like males being overly aggressive is kind of a turn off to me. I don't like that. And I don't like sweet males either. Like, I don't like no man that I could walk all over. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you mind, you gotta have a perfect balance, literally, or it's not gonna work. I would say that's my biggest red flag, over aggression, because it's just like, why are you that aggressive? Like, should we go to therapy together? Like, I could pay for your sessions if you want me to. I could be your therapist if you want me to, but all that we doing, no, sir, that's not gonna work. But yeah, I would say lying and being overly aggressive is my two biggest red flags. Next question is, I don't know why, I can't really decipher if I feel like this is a female or a male. If you are a female, I feel like you're just a little messy. And if you are a male, I feel like you're just a little nosy. But the next question is, have you ever cheated, you gotta be honest, LOL. It's really that you gotta be honest for me, because that implies that you feel like you already know something before you answer the question, which clearly you don't. But respectfully, I'm not the type of person to need to cheat ever in life. So to answer your question that you thought you knew the answer to, no, I've never cheated. I'm not the type of person to need to cheat. If I feel like I'm on something that's not working well for me, if I feel like I'm on something that's not, you not bringing no positivity in my life, goodbye. It's as simple as that. I feel like I'm the type of person where if I feel like I want to do something different, or I feel like something's not working, I'm gonna be honest. Especially, I take honesty very seriously. Like, if I, like, obviously little lies aren't that serious, but if I was to be with somebody and they lied about something very big, like very drastic, I don't feel like there's no coming back from that, because I take honesty very seriously. So I don't know what type of person y'all are, what type of person you are, speaking to the person who ask this question, but the type of person I am, I feel like cheating is for the weak, because if you're strong enough to go out behind your partner's back and do something grimy, then you're strong enough to break up with that person and go do what you want to do freely. So hope that answered your question, Miss Mamas, Miss Ma'ams, Miss Man, whatever you is out there. But just know, somebody like mwah never has to cheat a day in their life. Anyway, another question I got though was, well, this really isn't a question, but it says, I miss you. The sweet, kind Kiana in me wants to say, I miss you too, love. But the other half of me wants to say, like, I don't know who you are, so I don't necessarily want to say I miss somebody and I don't really know who you are. But I guess for this video's sake, I miss you too. But another thing somebody said that wasn't really even a question was, I want to be your friend so badly. Babe, all you have to do is hit the DM. All you have to do is text me. Love me a good little friend, you know what I'm saying? The last question though is body count 6 ? I don't know who asked this question, and I don't know what you was trying to get at by you didn't even just ask the question. You asked the question and then put your assumption in there. I don't know why you felt like that was necessary. If you felt like that was necessary, the fact that you thought it was 6 though is completely outlandish. But body count definitely is not 6. It is 1, 2, 3, including the man I'm with today. But yeah, it never gave 6. I don't know why you thought that of me. I don't know where you got that idea from, but you clearly don't know me. You clearly never seen me a day in your life, and clearly never had a conversation with me a day in your life. To think that mine would be 6, like, I'm 19. I know it's a lot of 19-year-olds with way higher than what I got, but this is pure gold over here. You know what I'm saying? This is pure gold. It never gave 6, ever in life. It never will get. I don't even think before I die, my body count will not be higher than like 6, to be honest. Because if me and my boyfriend was to ever break up, and I don't plan on breaking up with him, but if me and him was to ever break up, I'm not having sex again until I get married, because it just never gave. Like, I'm not about to just be out here loosey-goosing for fun. And especially because if me and my boyfriend was to ever break up, I'm not getting another relationship again. It's not gonna happen. I'm going to be free as the wind, you know what I'm saying? F another relationship. But I will be celibate if I ever get out of a relationship. Without a doubt, I will be celibate until somebody put a ring on my finger. But that's all the questions I'm gonna do for this video. If y'all have any questions, any comments, concerns, y'all can let me know. Hit me up. I'll put my socials, I'll put my socials in the description down below. That's really all I have for you guys. I'm super tired. I have work tonight, so honestly, I'm ready to go to sleep, even though it's bright early outside. But I am ready to lay it down. But yeah, y'all, just let me know what videos y'all want me to do next. I hope I did a good job. I hope y'all not too mad at me for taking all year. But if y'all have any suggestions, I know I have certain people who, like, I went to school with, and they help me with my videos. Like, they give me suggestions, they give me ideas and all that. But for anybody, if you have any suggestions, if you have any like helpful criticism, anything, like, honestly, I'm open to whatever. Even if y'all want me to do a video that seems like crazy, like, she not gonna do that, literally just let me know, because I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want at the end of the day. But yeah, I think that's all for this video. I probably will make a part 2, because I don't know, I just feel like y'all probably won't like this one, because there's some questions in here that I know the whole world wanted to know. But I try not to make it too spicy. I try to make it, you know, balance out. But definitely let me know what y'all want to see next, and that's all I have for you guys. Bye.
48 hurt.